Life is full of uncertainty, and we never know what tragedy may strike. In a matter of seconds, things can go from normal to chaotic. House fires are the most unexpected incidents that occur. These are caused by accidents in the kitchen, heaters, among others. In addition, they spread quickly due to the flammable material found in our homes. And worst of all, they destroy people's lives in a couple of minutes. That is why we must be prepared to face situations like these. However, if it is not too late, we find ourselves thanking the heavens for saving our lives. And this is exactly what happened to her. A woman in the city of Maxwell, located in Prince George's County, United States, for the year 1959. The woman almost lost her 2 young children in a fire. If it was not for the mysterious fireman who suddenly appeared and left without a word. Fate was certainly not on their side. For some time ago, they had suffered a tragedy with one of their babies, but this scene would mark them for the rest of their lives. August 1959 brought great misery to a house when a woman was busy and did not notice the fire until it was too late for her. While her 2 young children, named Michael and Linda, slept soundly on the second floor of her home, she was doing some housework on the second floor, which is why she missed the start of the fire. In just seconds, the fire grew bigger and bigger, and just when the unfortunate mother was surrounded by fire, she was helpless, with the small children trapped upstairs. And it was the most terrible moment of her life. The woman managed to escape from the fire, but unfortunately, she left her children behind because she only had time to get out of the house. And like any other mother, terrified by this situation, she started screaming hysterically in the streets while running to find someone who could save her 2 young children, Michael and Linda, for her. Hopes of saving them were very low because the fire was taking over the house. The children were very young, and Michael was only 3 years old. He had no chance to save his sister, who was only 2 years old. Both were in a dangerous situation, and unfortunately, they could do nothing to get out of the house. At first, the children did not know what was happening until the fire overcame them. The little ones fainted due to the rising smoke. There was no hope for the 2 children, and both were on the verge of losing their lives, until 2 firefighters climbed the ladder and pulled the unconscious children out of the fire and brought them to safety with their mother. The names of the 2 firefighters were not known, and both men disappeared before they could be found. Years passed, and the incident still remained the darkest moment in the family's memory, and they were extremely grateful to the 2 mysterious firefighters wanting to meet them someday. For decades, the name and identity of these firefighters remained a mystery, and the family tried to communicate with the firefighters, but their attempts failed because they remained unknown for years. They felt quite uneasy because they really wanted to thank the 2 men for their selfless bravery, but were unable to do so, which is why the family never got them. It wasn't until 60 years later that the 2 siblings, Michael and Linda, got a clue, and the mystery they had been trying to solve for years was over. Michael, while rummaging through old memories in a box of old photos in their home, found an item dating back to the day of the fire in 1959. This article contained the name of the 2 firefighters who had saved them. It was his chance. He was extremely shocked and excited once he found what was there. So he didn't hesitate for a second to start searching for them on Facebook, as it was the fastest way to do that. Michael wasted no time and gathered too much information about the 2 men and found out that their names were Carl Harmon and Stu Newman. Then both brothers organized a reunion and paid a heartfelt tribute to the people who saved them and gave them a second chance at life. It is impressive that after 60 years, they found the firefighters who pulled them out of the raging fire without even asking for a reward for it. They truly were heroes. We never forget our heroes, and we are so grateful to those who are there for us in our darkest hours. However, surely it is a tragedy. It doesn't even make you know the name of the person who risked their life to save it. And those who risk their life to save someone else's without greed for money or renown are the true heroes. Those who bring a great change in someone's life without even drawing attention to themselves. It probably sounds pretty unbelievable, but in reality, there are people who are brave enough to risk their lives without any rewarding motive in life. If it weren't for those two firefighters, for their love of their job, for being willing to help, and for their bravery, Michael and Linda would surely not be in this world. Would you be capable of risking your life to save another person? What do you think of this brave gesture? If you liked the video, like it, share it with your friends, leave your opinion in the comments, and don't forget to follow us. See you in the next video.